The world has changed and it's continuing to change, and I am hopeful that there will be minority actors, not just African Americans or Hispanic or Asian, but a real diversified Hollywood in the future. Certainly, if not in mine, because my days are numbered, but in yours and your children's and the children of the actors we are honoring tonight.
And boy, the changes that Sidney Poitier caused. A true legend, a history maker. Sidney Poitier has passed away at the age of 94. I mean, words don't even begin to convey the impact that this man had on Hollywood and the world. Like, people toss that phrase around a lot of this person changed the world. Sidney Poitier changed the world. Lenny Kravitz reshared the photo of him and Denzel Washington hanging out at Sidney's home in the Bahamas in 2016 as Sidney celebrated his 89th birthday. Denzel was the second black actor to win the Best Actor Oscar, and he won it on the same night that the first black actor who won the Best Actor Oscar was given an honorary Oscar, and that would be Sidney Poitier. So hearing of Sidney's passing, Denzel says today, "It was a privilege to call Sidney Poitier my friend. He was a gentle man and opened doors for all of us that have been closed for years. God bless him and his family." Halle Berry, who also won an Oscar on that night in 2002, and is still the only black actress to win the Best Actress Oscar, which is crazy. Of hearing Sidney's passing, she wrote, "A tiny bit of myself is lost when my friends are gone." Sidney Poitier wrote in his book, Life Beyond Measure, "My dear Sidney, an enormous part of my soul weeps at your passing. In your 94 years on this planet, you left an indelible mark with your extraordinary talent, paving the way for black people to be seen and heard in the fullness of who we are. You are an iconic trailblazer. Yours was a life well lived. I grew up idolizing you and will always remember the day when I first met you. It is the only time in my life when I've been rendered speechless. There I sat with my words glued together, and you were as gracious and charming then as you would be during our decades of friendship to follow. Rest in peace, beloved Sidney. You are and always will be the true measure of a man." Whoopi Goldberg tweeted some of the lyrics from the theme song of Sidney's classic movie To Sir with Love. "If you wanted the sky, I would write across the sky in letters that would soar 1,000 feet high. To Sir with Love. Sir Sidney Poitier, rest in peace. He showed us how to reach for the stars." Former President Obama Instagrammed the photo from 2009 when he awarded Sidney the Presidential Medal of Freedom, writing, "Through his groundbreaking roles and singular talent, Sidney Poitier epitomized dignity and grace, revealing the power of movies to bring us closer together. He also opened doors for a generation of actors. Michelle and I send our love to his family and legions of fans." Tyler Perry grieved on Instagram, saying, "Around this time last year, Cicely Tyson was releasing her book and promoting it. I had no idea she'd pass away shortly after. Now to wake up this morning to a call that Sidney Poitier has passed away, all I can tell you is that my heart broke in another place. The grace and class that this man has shown throughout his entire life, the example he set for me, not only as a black man, but as a human being, will never be forgotten. There is no man in this business who has been more of a North Star for me than Sidney Poitier. I'll never forget inviting him and Cicely to fly to South Africa with me. Selfishly, I wanted to hold them both captive for the hours-long trip, as I literally sat at their feet and listened to their wisdom and experiences. It was life-changing. All I can say is that thank you for your life, thank you for your example, and thank you for your incredible gift. But most of all, thank you for being willing to share you to make us all better." Disney CEO Bob Iger said, "Former Disney board member Sidney Poitier was the most dignified man I've ever met. Towering, gentle, passionate, bold, kind, altogether special." Viola Davis wrote, and this is a big one, "No words can describe how your work radically shifted my life. The dignity, normalcy, strength, excellence, and sheer electricity you brought to your roles showed us that we as black folks mattered. It was an honor for my husband and I to share lunch with you at Spago's. You told us, if your dreams do not scare you, they're not big enough. I put this quote on my daughter's wall. Rest well, Mr. Poitier. Thank you. Thank you for leaving a legacy. May flights of angels sing thee to thy rest." And finally, Oprah said, "For me, the greatest of the great trees has fallen, Sidney Poitier. My honor to have loved him as a mentor, friend, brother, confidant, wisdom teacher, the utmost, highest regard and praise for his most magnificent, gracious, eloquent life. I treasured him. I adored him. He had an enormous soul I will forever cherish. Blessings to Joanna and his world of beautiful daughters. thank goodness for editing, because I had to stop a lot doing that. Yeah, what a life. Um, yeah, I don't even know what to say about this kind of guy. I mean, true history maker, like I said off the top. Truly changed the world, and just you see the impact that he had on so many people. And man, it's like what I said about Betty White a week ago. That it's kind of bittersweet, but what more could Sidney Poitier have given us? How you remember the legend?